girl's fucking If you hear snaps, that means it's coming by you. If you hear a crack.
I heard a crack, dude. Hey, the security's boning out.
I don't care. I don't know who you are. Jesus Christ. You want help?
Dude, don't fucking, you know better than that.
I'm just saying, I don't know who the fuck you are. I just showed you my cred.
That's fine. I don't. Get the fuck away from me right now. I don't care.
So I wake up this morning and the news is talking shit, saying, I don't know, some Marine saying that I was a pussy for running away and that I should have stood my ground when the guy was shooting at me with a machine gun. So, I mean, if we follow that retard's logic, we'd probably have, 600 dead if everybody stood their ground instead of running for cover. But anyways, I just wanted to address it because this news is just such a bunch of these days. They print whatever is gonna get the most clicks. Fucking guy had a heavy caliber weapon for sure. Saw a girl fucking get shot in the face right next to me. Her brain's fucking hanging out.
I was standing on the stage with Luke Combs and actually Dan Bilzerian. We were standing side stage together when this all went down.
They print whatever is gonna get the most clicks, and it's kind of sad because you guys really can't get the real deal anymore. About to land in Newport, get my shoulder checked out and check out a new vehicle. So a lot of you guys actually been asking me about stem cells, which is pretty cool. I didn't think you guys cared about anything but pussy. But anyways, I've been doing stem cells for about a year and a half now. I've been going every 3 months, and I usually get about 100 to 120 million. So when I was originally doing it, was 100 million mesenchymal bone marrow stem cells from a 19-year-old.
Maybe if we gave older people young blood, we could help stave off diseases like Alzheimer's.
But maybe we don't have to get old. Maybe there's a way to stop or reverse aging. And maybe that way is to inject our bodies with baby blood. Wait, what?
Now this one sounds like something out of the movies, but young blood could be the key to reversing aging.
It must be tonight. The girls are beautiful.
It looks like Dracula had it right all along. Scientists just made a shocking discovery. Young blood could be the new fountain of youth.
They had me slay babies and young children. Then you have to digest different body parts.
She said satanic ritual abuse. And she showed me the drawings that the children were doing in her office. And they were of blood sacrifice, of people cutting their arms and dripping blood in chalices, of chalices with devil heads.
Son Air gave me a gift.
chalices with devil heads, and on and on and on. It includes group sex. It includes children being killed.
Really, really interesting findings.
Fascinating.
It's a fascinating study, actually.
It's so fascinating.
So certainly very exciting finding.
But it is certainly very intriguing and interesting.
It is completely thrilling.
It's amazing. It really, truly is.
It really is. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Salvaleda.
Million mesenchymal bone marrow stem cells from a 19-year-old, and then recently when I've been going down to Panama, it's been 120 million umbilical cord. And the umbilical cord is a lot stronger. Anytime you get a younger stem cell, the younger the stem cell, the more powerful it is. So as they get older, they're just less effective. So I was doing the stem cells for my shoulder, just kind of like anti-aging stuff too, and my shoulder's good to go. I also did some Regenikine for that as well. But I'm able to lift now 100%, can do everything, box, the whole 9 yards. A lot of people are commenting that you can't cure autism, it's not a disease, this and that. And look, I'm not a doctor, but there's a lady here and her kid has autism and basically couldn't communicate with other kids and is now, since doing stem cells, leading a normal life. So. Okay, so this is how we're getting an Instagram photo. He's taking a picture of us with the cat here. There she is. Attack. $100 million fucking stem cells.
What about me, boss?
Oh, Bill wants to be included. There he is. My sexy ass nurse is cleaning me up. I'm just gonna do a few more fucking injections in my spine and then I'm good to go. So I did a silencer review and I tried the AAC can, the Sig Sauer can, and the Omega silencer coke. So there's the order. That's the SIG, that's the AAC, that's the Silencer Co. The AAC was actually the heaviest one.
It was fun to hang out with Steve because he was a rich guy who hung out in the hotels.
Reports that Paddock was gambling $10,000 a day before the massacre.
I just remember distinctly having $18 million in front of me, and we're playing no limit hold'em, and we're playing heads up, and the blinds were $10,000, $25,000. So it's, a real big game. And at any given point, this guy, and he's a maniac, he's a billionaire. So at any point, if this guy says all in, I got to make a decision for $18 million. Yeah, through periods of extreme stress, I'd take a shower and run. I mean, I got tons of hair, so I didn't notice it, but I would run my hand through my hair and actually hair fell out.
Paddock checked into the hotel a few days ago and, according to sources, spent much of his time there gambling thousands of dollars at the casinos. Police searched Paddock's home and another property he owned. He also owned a private plane and had a hunting license in Texas.
There she goes.
I want to do the whole spin thing that you do.
Oh yeah, let's not do that. Let's just pull up to the fucking plane before you hit it.
Officials say several searches have now revealed the full extent of Paddock's arsenal.
Currently, 47 firearms have been recovered. These firearms were recovered from 3 different locations. Those locations consisted of the hotel room, as well as Verde and Mesquite, Nevada. The gunman purchased rifles, shotguns, and pistols.
Known for his love of firearms and other expensive toys, Bilzerian decided after our interview to grab some favorite pieces from his home gun vault, pack up his dune buggy that can reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour, and head out into the desert near his Vegas home.
That is pretty good pickup. Kind of like Vietnam, Navy SEAL era, shoot from the hip, Rambo type of.
Oh, really? Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Good? Ah, there you go.
Steve did anything he wanted to do whenever he wanted to do it. If he wanted to get on a plane and go to Japan and have sushi tomorrow, he did that. Now, he probably tried to get the casino to pay for it by saying he was going to go to a casino there.
See this old FBI most wanted poster? Dad, Benjamin Paddock, served time in prison in Illinois for stealing a car and other crimes, and time in Arizona for bank robbery.
It's a 28,000 square foot mansion that offers more amenities than most Four Seasons. An indoor basketball court, a multimedia theater, a gym with around a dozen machines, a game room, office, pool with fountain. All in all, not a bad place to call home for nearly 20 years of your life, especially if throughout most of that time you claim to be broke. Paul Bilzerian, a Wall Street felon, jokingly referred to this house, located in an exclusive gated community in Tampa, Florida, adjacent to 2 lakes, as his Taj Mahal. Convicted of fraud, conspiracy, and other charges in 1989, Mr. Bilzerian remained entrenched in this palace for 2 decades while SEC lawyers were trying to collect the $62 million Mr. Bilzerian owed the U.S. government. A judgment, he says, was unjust. How did Mr. Bilzerian and his wife live there for so long?
In May 1991, Mr. Bilzerian and his wife, Carrie Stephan, transferred the home's full title into her name. In August of that year, Mr. Bilzerian files for bankruptcy. While he's away in federal prison for 13 months, his wife is sued by the bankruptcy trustee attempting to recover her husband's interest in this and 2 other homes the couple owned. She settles for $310,000. Later, she transfers the property back to joint ownership with her husband. In 1997, with the SEC still chasing Mr. Bilzerian's assets, ownership of the mansion is transferred to a Nevada partnership owned by an offshore trust that initially has, according to court records, Mr. Bilzerian and his wife as beneficiaries and trustees. His family continues living there, even as Mr. Bilzerian, in court filing, has said he has no assets other than used clothing, a used Casio watch, and the like. But in 2000, a federal court finds him in contempt of the SEC judgment, noting he's transferred substantial assets into a complex ownership structure of offshore trusts and family-owned companies and partnerships. He's sent back to prison. The court counts the mansion among the $15 million in assets it says Mr. Bilzerian and his wife have in an offshore trust. Ms. Stephan tries to deal with the feds to get her husband out of jail. It means selling the mansion, which she does, to another partnership. This time records show it's one controlled partly by a neighbor's mother.
Though the SEC doesn't know it, Mr. Bilzerian's in-laws gain a 99% interest in the house, first through a corporation and then a trust. His family keeps living there at no expense, and his 2 sons are later designated as beneficiaries. One of them is Dan Bilzerian, who will later become a professional gambler and a star on YouTube.
Right now. I don't care.
Jesus Christ, you want help?